Wonder Woman Flight of Courage is ironically not much of a courageous addition to Six Flags Magic Mountain, which may sound bad, but in the business world in 2021, that's a pretty good thing. Wonder Woman Flight of Courage was recently announced for Six Flags Magic Mountain as their long-awaited 20th roller coaster to come to the park. This roller coaster will be an RMC Raptor, and it will be very similar to Jersey Devil coaster at Six Flags Great Adventure, which as whiny roller coaster enthusiasts automatically has us reaching for our torches and pitchforks. The answer is pretty obvious why Six Flags chose to do this, and every coaster YouTuber has talked about this reason, which I will spend a little bit of time talking about toward the end of the video. Today I'll be analyzing the ride itself, why this addition will work for Six Flags Magic Mountain, and how this could affect the chain as a whole going forward. Now before we jump into all that, make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more analysis type videos like this. Also, I'd like to mention I'm sorry for being so late on this one. I've just been so busy lately, and more videos will be coming in the future very soon. With that said, let's jump into the video.
I can only say that it feels right, it feels right, it feels right, yeah. I can only say that it feels right, it feels right, it feels right, yeah. I can only say that it feels right.
So yeah, it's a near clone of Jersey Devil with a couple of differences. Personally, I don't have a problem with it because Jersey Devil is like a top 15 or top 10 roller coaster for me. I know many others strongly disagree with that take, which I understand, but do keep in mind Jersey Devil is the only Raptor I've done, so that's maybe why I like it so much, but I just don't really know. Looking at the stats for this ride, it will be the tallest and longest single rail coaster in the world. I mean, who's really surprised by that? In comparison to Jersey Devil, this coaster will stand at a height of 131 feet tall, 1 foot taller than Jersey Devil, hits speeds of 58 miles per hour, the same as Jersey Devil, and it will be 3,300 feet in length, which is 300 feet longer than Jersey Devil. So one difference between this and Jersey Devil is that there is a right turn out of the station, or Jersey Devil just takes you straight up the lift hill. This probably has to do with the space restrictions that they had to work with, which probably is responsible for any differences in the first place. I'll go through the layout of this coaster quickly for those of you who are unfamiliar with Jersey Devil. Again, like I mentioned, you're going to take that turn out of the station, and then you're going to ascend up the lift hill. You'll then head down the first drop into the dive loop, and then you'll hit the massive camelback that this ride has, in which I found to be a very fun element. And then you go into one of my favorite elements on the ride, the 0G stall. Next, you go through a tight turnaround, and then you'll go through a 0G roll, and then you'll cruise into the mid-course brake run, which a lot of people aren't too excited about. However, I never really thought that these trims hit that hard unless you got block checked, and I hear they even hit less now, and I'm sure Magic Mountain will pump out the trains on this thing so it'll barely even hit it. So that's there if you were concerned about that. You then go through a low to the ground turn, and then you'll hit a couple of off-axis airtime hills, followed by a speed hill. At this point in the ride, Jersey Devil would be hitting the brakes, but Wonder Woman steps up into another airtime hill and then takes a left-hand turn into the first set of brakes. This turn could be similar to a wave turn, but I honestly have no clue how this will feel. I wouldn't go in expecting too much, but there could be some potential there for airtime. When you look at Six Flags Magic Mountain's lineup, this is going to be their 20th roller coaster, and when you have 20 roller coasters, you don't have a whole lot of options for new roller coasters. I mean, come on, this park has 2 racing coasters. Like, what other park would even try to do that? There's not really anything like Wonder Woman at this park, or even in all of Southern California, and that's an impressive accomplishment. This coaster will also be fairly cheap, which is a plus, especially coming out from a pandemic. The main issue that people brought up with Jersey Devil was the capacity, but that coaster proved that Raptors can work at highly attended parks. as long as the ride crew works hard to get it done. This ride will also be some sort of an intermediate thrill coaster for the park, if that makes sense. It'll be better than any family coaster at the park, but it won't quite be as big as rides like Goliath, Superman, X2, and even some of the B&Ms at the park, at least in appearance. This could be a very good stepping stone roller coaster for younger kids. Jersey Devil is also pretty popular with the public as well. This coaster should really help to spread the crowds out and should bring some life back to the part of Metropolis where Green Lantern used to stand. As I mentioned like 1,000 times in this video, this coaster is a clone of Jersey Devil, making it the second larger Raptor clone, and it will be the third Raptor in total that the Six Flags chain has installed. If you've seen some of my other videos about Six Flags, or even the video I made on this particular attraction a while back, you know that Six Flags is shifting their business model a bit. Gone are the days of every park getting something new every year, and now Six Flags is working with B&M and is really focusing in on a few major additions for each year. Thanks to all of the delays, Six Flags will be opening 5 new roller coasters in 2022. This will not be a common theme in the future, in all likelihood, as 3 of the coasters being added to Six Flags this upcoming year will be delayed roller coasters from 2020. Six Flags will probably stick to 1 or 2 roller coaster additions per year and will probably lean toward cheaper additions for the most part, like Raptors. Could we see Great America or Over Texas or another small park get a larger Raptor at some point? Could we see some smaller Raptors go to the smaller Six Flags parks potentially in the future? I think this addition shows that the answer to both those questions could be yes. So that is just another good thing about this edition. Overall, Wonder Woman Flight of Courage will be a great addition for Six Flags Magic Mountain, no matter how good the actual ride experience ends up being. It will still satisfy guests of all shapes and sizes. This coaster should also pave a pathway in the future for more Six Flags parks to receive Raptors. I think that this ride will be a winner for the park and the chain as a whole. What do you think about Wonder Woman Flight of Courage? Do you think it'll be a really good ride like I do? Or do you think it won't be a very good ride? Also, make sure to tell me how you think this ride will fare in terms of a financial success as well. Make sure to leave all those thoughts down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos coming very, very soon. And before you go, I'd just like to make a note that my second channel, WNY and Beyond, is now live. So make sure to go subscribe to that channel for free, no copyright off-ride footage of roller coasters and whatever rides I choose to showcase there as well. There may also be some fun bonus content on this channel that you won't want to miss, so make sure to go subscribe. With that being said, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.